Our top story, 36 members of Congress, including 2 from Texas, are concerned about the expulsion of migrants using the pandemic as the reason. In a letter to the CDC this week, they criticized the Trump-era policy still used by the Biden administration. Many human rights groups oppose the policy. It's partly because people who cross into the U.S. are often removed without their asylum claims being heard. Here's KENS 5 Border Team reporter Anastasia Bolton.
The issue is the U.S. treatment of people who cross our border, some seeking protection, some looking for work. When the pandemic began, President Donald Trump invoked a CDC rule called Title 42. It allowed Border Patrol to expel migrants as a necessary public health measure. President Joe Biden kept it. In a letter to CDC this week, 36 members of Congress expressed concern about the continued use of Title 42. Houston's Democrat Sylvia Garcia is among them.
It's like shutting the door on someone before you let them come in to let you know why they're visiting you. It makes no sense.
The letter says the policy, quote, unlawfully restricts the legal and human right to seek asylum, end quote, forcing the expulsion of people fleeing persecution and torture.
The administration has not shown us justification for continuing this policy, and I think that we can find a way to test and vaccinate if we need to ensure that there is no public health concern.
People generally want Title 42 to go away. The problem is that there's no alternative.
John Anfinson is the VP for the National Border Patrol Council, BP's union.
The letter, it talks about a lot of the dire circumstances that people are finding themselves in. So I can sympathize with that. But the problem is when we're dealing with hundreds of thousands of people who are crossing up and down the border, that's not sustainable. Our agency is not equipped to deal with that.
Anfinson is one of many people calling on Congress to come up with long-range solutions to the current immigration situation.
We just need something that will allow people to request asylum in an orderly fashion and allow Border Patrol agents to be out patrolling the border, doing our job.
With Jose Sanchez in the Rio Grande Valley, I'm Anastasia Bolton.
San Antonio Congressional Representative Joaquin Castro is the second Texas lawmaker to sign the letter. In it, lawmakers asked the CDC a number of questions, including how the agency decides to continue this policy. They add CDC has not been transparent about its decision making. Speaking